So it's 4:30 in the morning. I am with Sean here and Peter in the back. You probably can't see it because it's so dark in here. We are heading to LA to play in their Pro Quests. Obviously, the three of us haven't done so well, so we need to travel to qualify. What stores are we going to? We're doing a back-to-back weekend.
Yeah, so we're going to Hidden Fortress, which is like the north side of LA. And then we go to Tempest Games, which is in like around the Anaheim area.
All right, so Hidden Fortress and Tempest Games. We'll keep you updated. Sleepy Peter. He was up late last night. So we made it to Simi County, or Simi Valley, whatever this is, and we're having some breakfast at Jerry's Coffee Shop. Small little coffee shop here on the road. All right, let's get some breakfast. So we arrived at Hidden Fortress for this Pro Quest. I'm going to go ahead and play in Casino Starvo. Never been to this place, so let's check it out.
That's normal, right? Where there are artifacts or
I'm Gary Grind, I'm playing Briar.
Alright, so round one is done. I played against Gary from the area, so from Simi Valley area or Los Angeles, wherever you want to count where we're at. He was on Briar, and I won the match. I starvoed a lot more than he could handle. Swung in with some well-timed crippling crushes and Oakenolds that got there, knocked the Mount Heroics out of his hand, and yeah, just won the match. He did have some good plays where he runicked into my Channel Lake Frigid, blowing up the channel. However, he did miss the getting the rune chant, so I don't think that would have mattered, but it did happen. And he did miss a couple of his embodiments of Earth. I don't think those would have mattered. My hits were just coming out really hard, really fast. So yeah, round one goes to me.
Ryan Marino playing Dash today.
Yeah, post-match thing, Higashi got it. So it was a decent one.
Yeah, it was
boosted away a lot of equipment that are very good in the matchup.
It was a close game. We were sort of back and forth, just starvoed and attacked in. I think the crippling crushes, the two that hit, were the ones that did it in though.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had to take the first one on the chin because like I have double blue, and if I block one and like just lose my blues, like I'm out of the game, so I have to maximize my chance of like the tempo not being that bad. But it was a good game.
Yep, good game.
My name is Josh, and I'm playing Dorinthia Ironsoft.
All right, so round three has ended. A little frustrated, I got a draw. I was playing against Dorinthia. We were easily on our second cycle, and she really had no more attacks left. So I was just in blocking phase. I had a ton of cards left in deck. 7 more turns. 7 more quick turns, and I would have just had it. Like, they had nothing. I was at 8 life. They were at 4. Yeah, just draws suck. Having 1 minute left, or having one turn, doesn't let me get there, unfortunately. I tried to do the attack and be like, you don't have to block this. But they blocked, so it is what it is. Got 3 more rounds to go. Time for some lunch, though.
Rex Tucker, I'm playing Kano.
All right, that was a tough round. I managed to scrape a win against the Kano player. I came in with AB3 and Spellweaver Book Crown and Spellweaver gloves, whatever this is called.
Shock Charmers.
Shock Charmers, that's what it is. Sorry, Shock Charmers. My opponent was really good. He was playing tight, sneaking in like damage where he could. I, however, saw that he was setting up for his second cycle, so I needed to take a hit. I let him hit me for like 6 arcane, where I had an Oakenold Starvote hand, which would be lethal if he didn't block it. Set that up. He went in for his, his finishing move. He did Wildfire into Wildfire into Blazing. I managed to stop the first Wildfires at 1 damage. My life was at like 35 though, so he wasn't getting me, unfortunately. He tried his best. I think 1 more damage spell and I would have died. However, in the end, I hit him with the Oakenold, and I still had a Lightning Surge Red in Arsenal and a Pulse of Bolt Haven in hand. So he was like super dead if he didn't kill me, which he didn't, but yeah, so there we go. All right, whenever you're ready.
My name's Anna, and I'm playing Briar.
All right, so I just finished round 5. I played against Rihanna. They were on Briar, and I saw Rihanna playing at the Pro Tour a couple weeks ago. So I know they're a competent player. I got lucky. I starvoted the first 3 turns in a row, and they were stuck on. After the game, they mentioned they didn't draw any blues to set up their Channel Mountain Heroics or their Force Nature combo turn that they had going. They were floating sort of those 2 cards around in their hand for a few turns. They did eventually play it, I think on like turn 5. It was just so far behind that my damage output was too much, and I took the lead. That's what happens when you have dominate. Alright, let's see if we can get round 6. Alright, I'm here with Joe, our head judge. Joe, how's the event going?
It's going very well. It's a very smooth event. 43 players joining us out here. Playing down to 5 right now. Here I'm looking for this up in Simi Valley, California.
Up in Simi Valley. Well, I would consider it down in Simi Valley from Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going from LA, so it's up.
Excellent. Well, everything's been nice and smooth.
Yep.
The rounds have been going really well. We had a nice little lunch break.
Yes, lunch break. Pro tip. If you're already doing it, put a lunch break in this. We'll make everybody happy.
So super excited to see where this goes. I'm en route to top 80, but there's still another round to go, so we shall see.
Yep. See you soon.
Now, whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm Dave Gosney. I'm on Dorinthia Ironson.
All right, so that was round 6 versus Dory. I've discovered that the deck doesn't really do much to me. I just block when it's important and let it hit me when it's not that important. Set up Starvo turns and just chip away at their life. So I got this one. So I'm technically undefeated, but I have a draw. But I don't know if this puts me in the top seed or not. I'm not sure. Is there an undefeated? Okay, so there is someone who's undefeated. So I guess I'll probably be in 2nd seat. I don't know how tiebreakers work in this thing. But yeah, going into the top 8. I don't know what the other decks are yet. So wish me luck. Favorable matchups.
For the second time, I am Dave Gosney, and I am playing a Dorinthia.
Hi, my name's Randy. I'm playing Bravo Star of the Show, and this is top 4.
Hello, I am at the Hidden Fortress ProQuest Finals. My name's Andrew Rudin. I am playing Prism.
Christopher Higashi. We're back with Christopher Higashi. He just won the ProQuest.
I just took it down. Played against Prism in the finals.
He spanked him. Spanked him hard.
Crushed
It
him
was
so-
absolute destruction of Prism. I promise you he's not walking out of the store right now. He's not our friend, I promise.
Yeah, so I took this one home. So heading to France, Pro Tour number 2. That's great. We got to get our other teammates qualified tomorrow. Going to Tempest Games, so we'll see how it is. I guess I didn't do any videos for the top 4 or top 8. Top 8, I played against the Dory guy. I played against my Dory opponent a second time. Same one I beat in the Swiss. I played really bad, but
Very bad.
Star was just better than Dory. Facts, bro. And then I played against Starvomir. My opponent unfortunately punted. He forgot to reveal off of his Starvo and just like snap played a crippling crush without showing me the cards, and well, he threw them in the yard and showed them to me, where he would have Starvoed and probably destroyed me, but snuck that one out. And then took out a Prism match. I don't know how I did that. Had to read all of his cards. I don't know what those cards do. They all look the same. But we got it, so.
He played 2 Entwined Lightnings, Pop 2 Ors. He knows exactly what the cards do.
All right, well, thanks for joining me today. See you around. We are back at the house. Had a great weekend. Check out my next video for how I did at Tempest and how the team did. But this is just going to be a quick little breakdown of my deck list and what cards are in it. So if you want to give Starvo one last little run before he is Living Legend, you can play this and win your Pro Quests, hopefully. You might hear my cat in the background. He seems to be meowing a lot. I guess he missed me. Okay, I'm going to switch to my tabletop camera, and let's see what we got. Alright, so, of course, the hero I played was Bravo, star of the show. He is really just the most powerful hero in Flesh and Blood right now, I think. There's no reason not to play him. He does broken things really easy. So yeah, and sorry, this is a casino list. I switched from my defense list to casino, and I didn't feel behind or bad at all in any of my matchups. It was amazing the whole time. Okay, we got the Winter's Whale, standard equipment. We did not play the Sledge this time. That's definitely a card for the defense list. You don't need that in the aggressive list. We have the Crown of Seeds. Boom. We got the Tunic, and this is just my standard loadout. This is the normal stuff I would have. Crater Fist and Ironhide Legs. So that makes up the normal run of equipment. And then I can choose between one of the 2 shields, just depending on what hero I'm playing against. Each shield is a little different for different matchups. Usually I go out with the Rampart, but on occasions against some of the matchups I do like the Stalagmite. Let me see if I can pull up my list here real fast. Here it is right here. Stalagmite I brought in against, I have a little note here, I brought it in against Prism, brought it in against Briar, Bolton, who else? I brought it in against Azalea if that ever came up, Levia, Viserai, Dory, Rhinar, and those were the ones I brought it in. After playing against a lot of those new Dory decks, I think I might want to use Rampart instead. I got to do a little bit more testing, but that Dory deck was all over this weekend, so we'll see. We got the Null Rune Boots for Kano and for all those other AB damage people. Arcane Lantern, Shock Charmers, Heart of Ice performed great against Kano, and Time Skippers for the Prism matchup. Alright, so that's my standard equipment. When we get to the cards, of course, I have just the standard damage dealers, the 3 Oakenolds, the 3 Crippling Crushes, and the 3 Spinal Crush. So those are all the big heavy hitters. your standard things. Occasionally these get sideboarded out in certain matchups. Crippling Crush is not as strong as I want it to be in some matchups. Definitely don't want it against Prism. Don't want it against Kano. I actually go down to 2 when I'm playing against the mirror match. And like Bravo, I don't want that against. Things of that sort. Okay. My piece of spice for this weekend, the card that won me a lot of games, that just like blew people away, Entwine Lightning. I was super aggressive. I felt almost like a Briar deck when I was playing this, and less like a Starvo. I was attacking and attacking and attacking. This card's amazing. Play it. Alright. As far as my Earth Elemental cards go, I was rocking 3 Evergreen Red, 3 Break Ground Red, 3 Break Ground Yellow, 1 Evergreen Yellow, 3 Evergreen Blue, and 3 Break Ground Blue. So that was all the Earth cards are the heavy hitters. So that's what they're there for. Very good. Good in the Prism matchup also to break those Spectras and whatnot. Ice cards. Boom. We got the Channel Lake Frigid. 3 of those. 3 Winter's Bite. 3 Icy Encounter. 3 Winter's Grasp. 3 Blizzards. And 1 Frostfang. I found myself sideboarding this out a lot. So this is sort of just a flex spot that you can move things around. Boom. Most of these were just for their pitch values. I very rarely played any of these. Channel Lake being the exception. Lightning cards. We got some spice in here. We have Lightning Surge Red. Great card against Prism. Great when I'm going aggro. Whenever I didn't use Crown of Seeds, probably meant I had a Lightning Surge in my arsenal, and I was just going to be going for that extra 4 go again. This deck is attacking on all fronts. It's going quick, 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 so this is a great card for it. Lightning Surge Blue. Mostly a pitch card, but I did play it from time to time. Once again, good in the Prism matchup. We got Flash. We've got the Blinks. Heaven's Claw Blue. And the Shock Strider. Also sometimes found itself out of the deck a lot. Easy card to sideboard out. Boom. To finish up our elements, of course we got the 3 Pulses. Gotta play them. Still rocking the 1 Cold Foil Pulse. I still don't have a non-foil. I'm sure I can get them. I just haven't come across one. So that's what's going on there. We've got 3 Staunch Responses, red. Just a little defense. Really good in the mirror match. Really good against those decks that are doing the heavy hits. Boom. I sort of take it out against the decks that are going wide and doing small hits. And then finally, the last 2 cards. We got an Eye of Ophidia. This card's been popping up in a lot of Bravo matchup or Starvo lists. It's really good. I didn't think it was going to be that great. I loved this card all weekend. Getting able to set up my draws to have my Starvo combo was fantastic. Being able to set up cards to draw with the Crown was great. So definitely worth the money to play an Eye of Ophidia. And then Lead the Charge was just for the Starvo match or the Prism match, so I could get that extra action point. That is the list. I played it at a Hidden Fortress. I went 8-0-1, and the one draw I got, I should have won. It was the first time I played against the new Dory list, so I was reading a bunch of stuff, and I wasn't quite sure what it did, and we just went to time, unfortunately. But I had complete control of the match. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments, and I will try to answer them when I have a chance. Or if you want to shoot me a tweet at the Higashi on Twitter, I tend to answer those a lot quicker than I will a comment. Yeah, and stick around for the next vlog. We'll see what we have. All right, thank you to my sponsors, Darkside Games, or I guess my team sponsors. Darkside Games, the #1 store in Las Vegas, where you can get all of your Magic, Flesh and Blood, Pokemon, singles, graded cards, whatever. They have a ton of sports cards as well, sleeves, decks, deck boxes, accessories, whatever you might want. They have it all. Shogun Hobbies is an online retailer I deal with. They have lots of singles available at shogunhobbies.com. And of course Ultra Pro, who provides me with all my sleeves, deck boxes, playmats, and the like to keep my cards protected. Always great quality, and I love them. Alright, well thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Hilarious thing ever, because Sean was like, I'm over here, just like laying down sleeping, Sean's snoring, and then 10 minutes in, he just goes, ha! And just goes silent.
This tile is loose on the floor.
Lift it up, see if there's any money underneath.
So this is the room. We got 2 beds, nice. We've got, oh, there's me. We have a small, a suspect bathroom. But whatever, it'll do for the night.
You never know, somebody could have stashed
And,
some drugs or some money under that shit, bro.
We have, we've got Pete's room over here. Pete's got the bunk bed and the kitchen.
And I got a kitchen, bro.
Bunk beds and kitchens for the Peter. I don't know what he's doing.